Yeah. Mrs. Indian Mrs. Y apostrophe here. Y apostrophe Mrs. What is this apostrophe here? Communications Standards Medical Center, Albion Road, Albion Road. Why small letter? Should be capital letter. No? Standards, 16 June 2017. Dear nurse, your S is looking like 8. Huh? Be careful. Regarding Mr. Warren, is it Mr. Warren? Not Bob Warren. Is it Bob Warren? Why you forgot Bob? Why you forgot Bob? Regarding Bob. Regarding Mr. Bob. 2 September 1945. 2 September 1945. DOE column 2 September 1945. Next, Mr. Warren, comma. Here you can write second. Here you write full name. Mr. Warren, who was presented with right knee injury. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Mr. Warren, who was presented with right knee injury, comma, underwent right total knee replacement. Then why any one? Which is the recent one? Right total knee replacement is the recent one. Why do you want to say right knee injury? Which is the recent one, most recent one? Is this required? After right knee injury only he went. Okay, so which is the most important thing? Okay. Okay, Mr. Bob Warren, Mr. Warren, comma, Mr. Warren, comma, who underwent right total knee replacement. Why T capital letter here? Why K capital letter here? Mr. Warren, who underwent, Mr. Warren, comma, who underwent right total knee replacement, comma, is being referred. Yeah, is being referred for ongoing care. Ongoing what? Ongoing care and appropriate management from your facility. From your facility. following the discharge from your facility, following the discharge, where is he going now? Following the discharge, he is going to his house, and he is writing to the, you're writing to the community nurse. So following the discharge back home today. Following the discharge back home today. Right. Mr. Warren. I think you are writing small letter W. Capital letter should go this height. Same height. Okay. Mr. Warren was a car driver for 53 years. Okay. And he retired 1 year ago. Okay. Hmm. Yes. In March 2001, right knee injury while playing football was being experienced. He injured his right knee while playing football. In March 2001, he injured his right knee. He injured his right knee. March 2001, he injured his right knee. Or you can say he had a right knee injury. In March 2001, he had a right knee injury while playing football. It's not an experience. Okay, continuous was being experienced, not continuous. Injury happened 1 second. Just 1 second it happened. And the suffering he was experiencing, injury, just 1 second. Not continuous. Okay, injury was just for distraction. The suffering was continuous. Have to understand the difference. Anticoagulant medication, rivaroxaban, 10 mg orally once daily. Statin medication, atorvastatin, spelling mistake. 40 mg orally, 40 space mg orally at night. Analgesic medication, analgesic medication. Analgesics means medication. What's the difference between analgesic and medications? So check it out. Aspirin, 75 mg space mg orally once daily have been prescribed. Okay, right. Rivaroxaban, is it a brand name or generic name? Brand name, Rivaroxaban, 10 mg. Okay. Atorvastatin. So you have to see whether it is capital letter or small letter. Okay. Atorvastatin. First of all, spelling. Atorvastatin. brand or generic name. Atorvastatin is the generic form of the brand name Lipitor. Lipitor is the brand name. Atorvastatin is a generic name. So why did you put capital letter? Okay. Then Rivaroxaban. Rivaroxaban oral tablet is available as a brand name drug. It's not available as generic drug. Okay, it's not available as a generic drug, but the brand names is Xarelto. Xarelto. The brand name is Xarelto. So this is generic name. Rivaroxaban is generic name. Okay. What are the other brand names for Rivaroxaban? Yeah, Xarelto is the brand name. Rivaroxaban is a generic name. So don't use capital letters. Be careful. Okay. R capital Y. Atorvastatin. A Y capital letter. Spelling mistake, unnecessary capital letter. 2 mistakes. Orally once per day have been prescribed. P should go down. This line should go down. Okay. Continuation of dry dressing daily is suggested. Continuation of dry dressing daily is suggested. Continuation of dressing changes on a daily basis. Okay. Has been suggested, is suggested. Post-operative is one word or put a hyphen. Post-operative postural hypotension 88 by 60 mm of Hg has been observed. Compression stocking has been provided. Compression stocking only one? Okay. Has been. Then more than one? Have been provided. P looks like capital for me, or D. Be very careful. Okay, there's a mistake here. It will be considered. This P is looking like D. He needs encouragement. Encouragement. Encourage. Encouragement towards physiotherapy. He is non-compliant with the exercises due to pain. X is a problem. Ambulation, not ambulization. Ambulation. L-A-T-I-O-N. L-A-T-I-O-N. Ambulation has been possible with the support of a pickup frame. A pickup frame. You think only one frame is there? One. There are many frames. He is using one. Okay. A frame on flat ground. He is suffering from high cholesterol and approximately 50 kg weight. He is suffering from high cholesterol. He is suffering means now. He has been suffering for a long duration. Is means now. He has been suffering from high cholesterol. Otherwise, you can say he has high cholesterol and is overweight by 15 kgs. Compliance towards exercise program and pain medication has been suggested. Compliance has been suggested. Compliance has been suggested towards exercise program and pain medication. So compliance has been suggested, not pain program and pain medication suggested. Compliance, they are already suggested. Compliance is requested regarding them. Okay. Regular blood pressure monitoring for 2 weeks is advised, right? In addition, compression stocking, medical equipment, including frame, A-frame, crutches, and toilet risers have been provided. No driving for 6 weeks is recommended. Driving is to be avoided for 6 weeks. Driving, abstaining from driving or refraining from driving. Refraining from driving. Refraining from driving for 6 weeks is recommended. Providing appropriate wound care and full review for the removal of stitches would be extremely beneficial. To improve Mr. Warren's health condition. Providing appropriate wound care and full review. A full review for the removal of stitches. Patient instructed on wound care must be kept dry until stitches removed. Yeah. Yours sincerely, charge nurse. Yours apostrophe, Y apostrophe. Sincerely, S capital letter Y. Same small letter it should be, na? Charge nurse. Charge nurse. Old patient in your ward. Inpatient ward. Inpatient ward. Charge nurse inpatient ward. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. So, Hifza Jailani. Unmute. Hifza Jailani. Unmute. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that clear? Any doubts?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So be careful regarding this thing. Your handwriting is good. Okay. But you have to
Okay.
still take care. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear. I'll send this letter to you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Welcome. So, yeah. So, next, an IELTS student is there. Kiran, send me one card. You wanted to do speaking, na? Send me one card. Yeah. Kiran, Kiran, send me your speaking card. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Reet, Sarpreet. Hello, Sarpreet. Hello, Sarpreet. Unmute,
Yes,
please. Yeah.
good.
So your writing tasks. I called you 3-4 times. You are not available. So immediately I followed up with the other one. I thought you were busy. Okay. No worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now mute your mic. Yeah. 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 This is better. But why it is coming like this short, compressed? I don't know. It's compressed. See, you do one thing. You just to take photos. Okay, fine. Somehow I'll manage. No problem. Actually, your photo is compressed. Let me show you. Now see this one. Yeah. Now see your picture. See, it is compressed. Half page only it is coming. Actually, it should come till here. Say like this. This is the correct style. See how nice it is now. This is how you wrote. Your paper is fine. But here it is got compressed. I don't know why it came like that. So no problem. I'll do one thing. I guess already you changed. Again, you photocopied and sent. But again, it is coming like that. So I will do this for you. See? Yeah. Yeah. See now how nice it is. This is why you have to take neat picture. Okay. The information given in the pie chart. Yeah, I got your speaking role play card, Kiran. Yeah, Jyotsna, join the Zoom. Yeah. The information given in the pie chart, test of 5, Which book? Which book? Read which book? Test number 5, which book? Yeah, please message the book number. That big one, official Cambridge guide. Okay. Yeah. So others be ready. Kiran, next you are speaking. Be ready. Yeah. The information provided in the pie charts, given two pie charts, distinctly evaluate the sales online for retail sectors in New Zealand for a period for 2 specific years with a gap with a difference of 10 years for a decade, over a period of decade, 2003 and 2013. Yeah, for 1, 2, 3, 4 different sectors. Yeah. The information given, instead of given, you can say provided in the pie charts, distinctly analyze the online sales for 4 different goods in the retail sector in New Zealand for a period of 1 decade from 2003 to 2013 for 2 specific years. You can say like that. Online sales for 4 different commodities. For a period of a decade, over a period of a decade, that also you can write. On the one hand, in the year 2003, the maximum sale was by the travel sector. Travel sector, yeah. Travel sector occupied the leading position. Initially in 2003, the maximum sale was by the travel sector. That's correct. Absolutely fine. 36%. You can say a little more than 1/3. A little more than 1/3. Initially in the year 2003, okay, travel, online sales for travel, the online sales for travel occupied was in the dominant position, with a little more than 1/3 Very nice photo. Photo is very nice. See line how it is coming. What all I am typing. More than 1/3. More than 1/3. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by clothes and film music. By clothes and film/music in the second and third positions. Second and third positions. Second and third places with a little below a quarter and just above 1/5. A little under a quarter and just above 1/5 respectively. Okay. So this is the way how you can write. Initially in the year 2003, the online sales for travel was in the dominant position with a little more than 1/3, followed by clothes and film music in the second and third places. With a little under a quarter and just above 1/5 respectively. Whereas, continuation of the sentence, whereas, otherwise you can write in the next sentence. Whereas books, whereas the sales of books were in the least position with just below 1/5. Finished. That's it. Now next you can say about this one in the same paragraph. And in the same paragraph. In the year 2013, what is this? Film music dominated the scenario, overtook travel, pushing it to the second place. Okay, just to under 3/10. This is just exactly 1/3. Exactly 1/3. 33% is exactly 1/3. Okay, this is, you can say, little less than 3/10. 30% is 3/10, little less than 3/10. And this is a little more than 1/5. And this is less than 1/5 or almost 1/6. This is the least position. So now next paragraph, you can compare this and this. Okay, which is in the first position went to the second position, which was in the third position came to the first position. Try to understand this. Okay, this comparison. Overall, there's a lot of difference. The place positions changed. Film and music, which was in the third position in 2003, jumped up, increased drastically, and overtook clothes and travel to occupy the first position. Okay, overtook both what clothes and this one also, right? Now that is what you can say. Travel occupied the second position, fell down to the second position. right? And books which was in the third position, okay, still remained in the third position with slight improvement, still remained in the third position. That's it. So all the positions changed. Okay, this was in the fourth position. Sorry, this was in the fourth position, came to third position, right? And clothes which was in the fourth position came to which was in the second position came to the fourth position, right? So you can see initially this was in the first position, it was overtaken by film and music, right? Okay, now this was in the least position. So now books, clothes were in the last position. You can see from 24 to 16 it decreased. Okay, now trends, talk about the trends in the second paragraph, talk about the trends in the second paragraph. Now here this decreased, okay, this decreased and this decreased. So you can see both of them decreased, whereas 19 to 22 increased, 21 to 33 increased. So overall we can notice an increasing trend in the sales of books and film and music, whereas it was reverse with regard to clothes and travel. Yeah, Reeth, Sarpreet,
Yes, sir.
understood?
Yes, sir.
All these things you missed, right?
Mm, Yeah, I
You are
think
just
I.
reading what it was seen, correct? You have to compare and contrast a lot. You have seen these
I
two were
compare.
in the ink. I'm coming
compare.
there.
uh,
Yeah. So one second. Where is this? Yeah. On the other hand, in the year 2013, the highest amount, highest proportion, you can say, highest share, you can say, it is not amount. It is not amount, it's proportion or share. Okay, you can say, right, was for film and music field at just about 3/10. Good. And the lowest was for clothes. It just it was just 16%. The sales for books remained almost constant from 24 to 16, 24 to 16, 24 to 16 books. Sorry, books 19 to 22. It's not constant. Increased trend. Showed an increasing trend. Minor, minor increase. You cannot say almost constant. Showed a minus. That shows progression. Okay, almost same means it reduces the quality. Okay, increased slightly means there is some development. That is what you are showing, projection. That's fine, presented fine, no problem. The next negligible spelling, negligible. What is negligible? Negligible, G-L-I-G-I-B-L-E, negligible. Okay, the sales for books remained almost constant with a negligible reference of just a 3%. A drastic increase can be seen in the films and music in the year 2013. In contrast to that of 2003, not to that, you cannot compare this to 2003 year. You cannot compare the figures to the figures of 2000. You can compare year to year, figures to figures. You cannot compare figures to the year. Remember that. So you compared to 2003 year. How can you compare to 2000 year compared to the figures of 2003? Values of 2003. Remember that. A soar of around 12% was observed. Moreover, a decline in the proportion of clothes sale from 24 to 16%. Yeah, was noticed, seen. Okay. To sum up, all the retail sectors Shows. All plural. Show. How can you write shows? Okay. Your S, why are you pulling the tail of S down? Is that a design? Don't do that. Okay. It looks very bad. Okay. Don't do this. Yes. Okay. Right. To sum up all the retail sectors, show. All means more than one. Show. Fluctuating percentages. There is no fluctuation. There is no fluctuation. What do you mean by fluctuation? Going up, coming down is fluctuation. Where is fluctuation? They either increased or decreased. Two commodities showed an increasing trend, whereas two commodities showed a decreasing trend. That's all. They decreased and these increased. That's all. There is no going up and down. There, if there are 4 or 5 years, and then you say going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Okay, you can say this is not multiple. There are only two, so it can increase or it can decrease or it can remain stagnant. That's all. Only three options. But if it is multiple points, then increase, decrease, stagnant, fluctuating, minor fluctuation, major fluctuations, everything will be there. Is that clear? Hello, Reet? Yeah,
Yes.
what you have written is written correct. There is no problem. That's absolutely fine. What you have written is fine. Okay. Just if you add these things, definitely you can get 7, 7.5 and even more. A insignificant. How can you say A insignificant? Now I'm pointing out the mistakes. The least share was spent on books and film music. The least was spent on books and film. How can you say two things are spent on? How can two things be least? Only one can be least. Only one can be least. The least is only last one. There are two different values. So how can it be least? No, this sentence is wrong. The least share was spent when in the year 2003. Let us see. The least was spent on only books. Only books. Only books. How can you say film and music? Film and music was not the least. Least means the only one thing will be the least. Okay, that's it. If two have same values, then both of them can be shown as the least values. But only one is there, one and only. So you have to say only one. You cannot say the least for film and music. Remember that. Okay. Next. The least share was spent, okay, which was almost the same with the, okay. On the other hand, in the year two, highest amount was for film music field at just above 3/10, and the lowest was on clothes at just 16%. Very good. The sales, minimum percentage, maximum percentage, lowest, highest, minimum, maximum. Use all the different types of words. The least, the best values, the least values, the highest, the maximum, the minimum. The sales for books remained almost constant, negligible, 3%. Yeah, very good. This is fine. A drastic, very clear. A drastic increase can be seen in the film music in the year 2000, in contrast to the a soar of around 12% was observed. Yeah. Moreover, a decline in the proportion of clothes sale from 24 to 16% was seen. A drastic decrease. Very good. To sum up, all the retail sectors showed or exhibited fluctuating trend, not percentages. Fluctuating will not come here. Increasing or decreasing. Either increasing or decreasing. Nothing was remaining the same. Whereas some sectors showed upward trend, while this is correct. Downward decline. Downward means decline only. Downward means decline. Downward trend you say, or declined you say. Anyone is okay. Yeah. So technology aids innumerable professions in multiple ways. Observing their act of doing various tasks may help police to track the victims and to sort out the legal cases. The research article with its forthcoming paragraph, with its forthcoming paragraphs will highlight the advantages of the development with minimum disadvantage. Minimum disadvantages. Okay. Maximum advantage. Okay. On the one hand, you're cutting the page. On the one hand, tracking the phone calls or recording the videos of public cameras, why apostrophe, can rule out the actual victim with all the proofs. The case can be easily solved with accuracy. ACC, accuracy. Is it single C? Check. Whenever you are writing mistakes, write 10 times. The real reason behind the crime, behind crimes, not the crime, behind crimes can come out, leaving behind the chances of deception. The extent of someone's cruelty can be judged, ED, can be judged by monitoring the real acts, plural. For instance, a bank robber can be caught while watching the footage of public cameras. Why cameras apostrophe? Cell phone tracking, on the other hand, are the sources. Cell phone camera tracking, cell phone tracking is the source of finding the whereabouts, or sources of, is the source means singular, so is the source of finding the whereabouts of victims. Cameras inserted in different public spots inhibit cameras inhibit the criminals from committing double T offense. Cameras inserted in different public spots inhibit, cameras inhibit, plural is there here already, yes, so here no, the criminals from committing double T, committing offenses. All the criminals will not do only one offense, many offenses. They have the fear of their recognition, in these footages, these footages. Moreover, this development may interfere in the right to privacy. Monitoring the people without their permission create troubles in their daily lives. They can't enjoy their freedom to the fullest. Call logging without consent may cause detrimental effects in the family too, thus enhances the stress level. Call logging without thus enhances the stress. Yeah. To sum up, I personally believe that or controlling that dash or controlling dash. What is this missing? That controlling and guiding the principles of tracking phone calls and public security cameras, its paramount advantages. Something is missing. Have their paramount advantages. Okay, of controlling the crimes outweigh the disadvantages. Its demerits are too less to be ignored. Too less to be. Its demerits are too less to be ignored. That means you cannot ignore them. Okay. Its demerits are too less, okay, to ignore. Okay. So you cannot say. That means to ignore means you cannot ignore. Right? To be taken more, to be given more importance. More importance to be given to catching criminals. Don't worry about the demerits. So its demerits are too less. That's enough. Okay. You cannot ignore them. So to be ignored, don't want. Okay. Don't want it to be ignored. This one. Okay, its demerits are too less and therefore are negligible or can be neglected. Okay, can be neglected and improvements can be made. Part 2, so task 2 is okay. Task 1 you have to work out. Task 1 you can occur. They cannot write in full form. Don't write abbreviations. Don't write abbreviations. Don't write abbreviations. Yeah, Jyotsna, your letter I'll correct in the afternoon after lunch. Okay, Kiran. Kiran. Okay, I'll call you. I'll call you on the phone. Okay, I'll call you on the